Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Louise. Excuse the fact that I'm super red probably, but I've just done an insanity workout, which I haven't done for a long time because I normally do weights and yoga. So, it was actually really hard work. So today's video is about how we have more control than we realize, and this is just based on my intuitive feelings and assessment on what's going on in the world. You're welcome to have your own opinions. We all currently have that freedom for now. My personal opinion is that when it comes to a lot of these agendas that go on in society and control humanity and create this kind of divide and conquer, I don't think it takes as much as some people think that it does. When you understand psychology and how people work, most people can actually be manipulated very, very easily. It's why books like The Game and Treat Him Like a, I can't remember the name of it, but there was a female version, the Treat Him Like a Bitch book. I can't remember the actual name, but it was something like that. And the reason that they worked is because most people are not free of emotional response. They're not really sovereign beings. The amount of people here that are actually completely removed from their emotional reactions and are unable to be emotionally manipulated is probably relatively small, because it takes a lot of work to get to that place. And that's in all areas, relationships, and then on a wider scale, when it comes to government agendas and world agendas. The easier you can be manipulated by your emotions, then the easier you are to be controlled. And what's even better is that not only will people be controlled easily, they often will even do the work for these people and police people off their own back. So these people don't really have to do a lot, these puppet masters. All they actually have to do is plant a few seeds to get people riled up, and then that's it. Everyone is doing the job for them. They're going out there, they're policing the world, and you've got what you would call a lot of, I guess, useful idiots. And the thing is that most people, even though we like to separate ourselves from animals, in my opinion, what makes us as humans above an animal is that we have a choice in how we react, whereas animals are run completely on instincts. This is why I completely disagree with people when they talk about biology. Because yes, biology exists, and yes, we have all these impulses and reactions, but the idea, in my opinion, of being human is that we have the opportunity to go beyond that and to not be controlled by our emotions and be manipulated by our emotions. The thing is, with animals, there isn't really other animals that are consciously aware of the game and are able to manipulate them. So they're all just going about doing their business and acting like animals and being instinctual. Whereas as humans, the problem is, once you learn how to trigger people and you learn how to make people work for you and you learn how to use people's emotions and manipulate them to work towards your agenda, then it comes down to what are your intentions. So if you have good intentions, and there are people out there that understand how psychology works and they have good intentions, so they come and make videos and they help others, or they go into fields that can help others, or they create technology, or whatever they do things that actually help people with that knowledge. However, people with nefarious intentions are like, yes, look how many people we can control with just a few little things, like a few little seeds that we can just drop in there, and everybody's going to go mad, and they're actually going to do all the work for us. So I personally think that's what goes on, that there's a few cleverly placed people, a few cleverly placed seeds, and a few online bots, and that's it. The rest of it, I think we're just doing to ourselves. So yes, do I think that there's people that have agendas that want to keep this divide and conquer? Yes, I do. But do I think we have a lot more power than we think we do? Absolutely. We have the power to not be controlled by this emotionally, to be sovereign, to work on ourselves so we're not easily manipulated and we're not able to be picked at and derail our life, even actually on both sides of the spectrum. Because while we're there arguing and like getting into these long debates with probably bots online, we're also wasting our time. We're wasting our happiness, we're wasting our life. So in my honest opinion, it's about understanding that we create our reality, and at the center of that is non-reaction. And this is actually where I've realized that spirituality and manifesting, which I've always felt a torn between the two, and been trying to understand how to kind of find that balance. This, in my opinion, is the balance point, is the non-reaction, because that's part of the spiritual path and it's also part of the manifesting path. You can't manifest anything if you're still reacting to the old version of it in your reality. So for us to manifest something better and for us to move beyond these agendas, we have to be firstly non-reactional, whichever side you're on. And I'm sure we've all argued and we've all got emotionally triggered, even if we feel we're on the right side of history, because that's the thing, everybody feels like they're on the right side of history, right? That's why they're arguing. So whatever side you're on, it's about reining in those triggers, those emotions, acknowledging them, being aware of them, being able to assert your boundaries strongly, but not to be completely consumed by them. So we end up in this constant arguing, time wasting kind of cycle that society seems to have moved into. And I do believe that to create a better world, that is the cornerstone, is the non-reactional. If you want to change the future, then you can't keep reacting to the past. So if we want to collectively create a better future where we have more freedom, then we need to rein in those emotions and be able to manifest something from a very clean slate. That's what I believe anyway, and I hope everyone's well. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll speak soon. Bye bye.